What is going on, everybody? Back at you again with your host of Move the Chains podcast and your man, Sam McIntyre. Hope you're doing well today on this Thursday. One day closer to Friday. Let's go. Okay. So last week, I just wanted to recap. I was a little bit off on my picks. I went 6-10. Made some errors. Got some right. Went against my Raiders. I shouldn't have done that, but great win by them. So, to start off, I got Patriots-Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets here. This is I know New England's going to be tougher. They've impressed me so far. Still a little bit less talented than the Jets, but I'm going to roll with the Jets at home. It's their first home game in front of that crowd. Jets, Jets. Packers-Titans, I'm going to roll with the Packers. I think they get a get-right game. Jordan Love's coming back soon. Will Levis, I love you, but it's just been hard to watch lately. Hopefully I can get that ship turned in Tennessee, but I'm going to roll with the Green Bay. Texans-Vikings, one of the best matchups of this weekend. Strength on strength. Their schedule, the way that they've been playing those two offenses is incredible. But I'm going to roll with the Texans here. I just think that defense is going to be too much for that Vikings offense to handle. We don't know what Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and T.J. Hockenson being out. So I'm going to roll with the Texans in that one. Chargers-Steelers, that's a coin flip game for me. But I'm going to roll with the Chargers. I just trust the Herbert more over Justin Fields right now. So I'm going to roll with the Chargers to go on the road from West Coast to East Coast and get that W. Panthers-Raiders, I'm going with the Raiders. They need to get this as a get-right game for them. They're at home. Carolina's coming off. All that weird stuff going on with Andy Dalton, even though Andy Dalton is 4-0 against us. So that kind of scares me a little bit. But I'm going to roll with the Raiders. This is an easy game for them to get. They're at home. First game in front of Allegiant Stadium. Ravens-Cowboys, I'm going to go with the Ravens. I just think they're pissed off. They need a dub really bad to compete in that AFC North that's really hostile, and they need to win. So, in Dallas, I've seen the same movie over and over. It's stunning to me how they've lost at home and got blown out. But the thing with them is, if they play from in front on their terms, they're like an avalanche. It comes downhill fast. When it's the other way around, it's not the same team. So I've got Ravens winning against Dallas. Lions-Cardinals, I'm going to roll with the Lions. This is a get-right game for them. I know Arizona beat the shit out of the Rams last week. To me, that's an outlier. Marvin Harrison, Maserati Marvin look great. Finally, Kyler got him the ball. I think Kyler finally heard the things in his head. Get him the ball. That's why you picked him 4th overall. Jaguars-Bills, I'm going to roll with the Bills. Jacksonville's weird to me right now. They're not a physical football team, which is hard to believe. Because when I saw Doug Peterson in Philadelphia, they were a tough physical football team, so it's hard to figure that out. The whole situation, I'm going to roll with the Bills in that one. Giants-Browns, Browns at home. Giants are just a mess to me. I saw a stat where they were the first team in NFL history to not, they didn't allow a touchdown, but they lost. So Malik Neighbors did look really good, showed flashes of that Odell Beckham juice that I mentioned before, so he looked pretty good. Bears-Colts, I got the Colts. This is at home. They need this win more than the Bears do. I know the Bears need a dub, but the way I see the Colts right now, I trust Richardson more than I do Caleb Williams. That's hard for me to say. But I think with them running the football like they did last week, if Anthony Richardson can just stay out of harm's way, I think the Colts get a win and get their first win of the year. Eagles-Saints, juicy matchup in the NFC. Could be a playoff game for me. I'm going to roll with the Saints right now. Philadelphia's got too many question marks. I didn't love hearing out of the week on Tuesday that Nick Sirianni didn't talk to his players. Again, I've been screaming this for the last couple days. I think that Eagle thing is a mess. I think Sirianni's kind of a tool, douchebag, the whole 9 yards, but whatever. Besides my beef with him, I'm sure he's a nice guy. Excuse me. But I'm going to roll with the Saints. Their offense is exploding right now. Sometimes I wish Derek Carr would have got that chance with the Raiders, but that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. Broncos-Bucks, I'm going to go with Tampa. I just think with that blitz-happy defensive Todd Bowles, they're going to get after it. They're going to go nasty on them. And I got the Buccaneers winning. Dolphins-Seahawks in Seattle. I'm going to roll with Seattle. I don't know with Miami and their quarterback situation. It's going to be a really good chess match to me between Mike McDaniel and Mike McDonald, that side of the ball. Offense versus defense, but I'm going to roll with Seattle. Niners-Rams, I got the Niners right now. I know they're beat up. I know they're banged up. No Debo and Kittle, and no Christian McCaffrey. We'll see how Brock Purdy can carry this football team that's been loaded the last couple of years. But I got the 49ers. Rams are just too many question marks right now. is Stafford with the health, and their offensive line kind of weird, and I got some question marks. Chiefs, Falcons, I was going to roll with Atlanta on this one. You like that? With Kirk Cousins, but with Kirk O'Chains. But I'm going to roll with the Chiefs. I cannot bet against Mahomes anymore. I can't. I've seen this movie before. So I'm going to roll with the Chiefs. Commanders, Bengals. I'm going to roll with the Bengals at home. They need this win, I think, right now. I do want to see Jaden Daniels against Joe Burrow, the two LSU Tigers. That would be a fun matchup for me. Lou Anarumo, that defense coordinator for the Bengals, what he's going to cook up against Cliff Kingsbury in this Washington offense. So I'm very intrigued by that. But we got to see. So I hope you guys are doing well on this Thursday. Make sure to subscribe, share with all your friends. Let them know. And let's keep this thing moving. Move the Chains podcast, get a bigger audience. And I hope you guys have a great day. And have a great weekend.